Hello everybody! Today we are doing something very special. When you go to the Steam Workshop page for Black Ops 3, you're greeted with tons of amazing custom maps, especially if you sort by top of all time. Today we are sorting by the top of all time popularity, but we're going to the very bottom of that list and playing the bottom 3 maps. Technically speaking, what should be the worst 3 maps of all time. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you're excited for the idea, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Rules for map selection. This is a very important thing. Number 1, it had to be a map, not a mod. Number 2, it had to load, it had to actually work. And number 3, it could not be plagiarism or promotional. I selected off of these rules. There is no personal bias. I am not hand selecting maps I think suck. In fact, in an effort to spread positivity in what may seem to be an inherently negative video, work with me to not only look at the thorns of these maps, but also the roses. These maps are not necessarily the worst of all time by any means. This is a fun video, so let's have fun. Our first map is a map called Mangotsfield School. Mangotsfield School. Apparently this is a real school in the UK that I guess somebody made a custom zombies map based off of. In fact, there was apparently a series done in the UK reviewing schools, and I have a little excerpt from magazine that reviewed the episode about this school or whatever. Let me read that out to you. The final bell at school last night, the final bell rang at school last night, and just like when I was a kid, I couldn't wait to get out. Depressing would be too strong a word for the candid view of pupils at Mangotsfield School near Bristol, but there were graphic scenes throughout of aspiration squashed, talent wasted, life chances blighted, and professionals pushed to the limits and beyond by the unscalable changes confronting them. In other words, I'm glad I never became a teacher. What an insane quote! Apparently this seems to have made for the perfect zombies map, because apparently this real life school is absolutely horrible. Let's take a little proper look around on round 1 and see kind of what we're working with. Looks like we have the AK or the KN44. It's been a while since I played Black Ops 3. KRM right here. We have the gobblegum machine. I actually just have normal gobblegums. Don't plan to be hitting that too much. Oh, we have debris right here. Alright. Also, I plan to try to go through these maps as much as possible. I don't want to spend too time on any single individual one. Another debris right there. So, you know, if we fully discover and open, that's an expensive door, 4550, and another door here. So if we fully discover and go through the map, we'll probably end it around round 10 or whatever. Like I said, I don't plan to go super far into depth on these. I just want to be able to show them off, have a little bit of fun. The outside is definitely interesting. I wonder if that's what's just maybe that's actually just the scenery in the UK. Beyond the schoolyard is just an endless pit of despair. I don't know. What is a kilometer? I have no idea. Alright, 4,000 debris here. Yeah, definitely some expensive debris. We might as well just buy the KN at the very beginning then. Use the pistol to get a little bit of bullets, but I definitely want something to be able to survive with. These zombies are spawning in quickly as well. One thing that I'm going to have to make sure I'm not getting like trapped or anything. I'm not seeing any perks yet, so we have no quicker. Dude, I cannot see. Also, I'm going to try to make sure in post that you guys can actually see a little bit. Obviously, I want to try to keep some of the darkness, but I'm going to have to probably blow out the color a little bit on this, because man, parts of this are just like completely insanely dark to me. And I want you guys to actually be able to see the map. A long time ago, I made a video on the Mob of the Dead in Black Ops 3, and that's a dark map. And at the time, I was like, I'm not going to be changing it. I want you guys to see it exactly how it is, so whenever you play it, you can make an informed purchase on it. But I still got a lot of comments about how they just didn't enjoy watching the video like that because they couldn't see anything, so I decided to put the viewing experience first this time around. You know, things you learn as a content creator. Maybe the people actually know what they're talking about. No, it's more so like maybe the viewing experience is more important than like the entire correct portrayal maybe. Rather, look, I don't want to be stubborn. Basically, I want to do whatever makes you guys happy. There's no good way to phrase this, I feel like. Let's go and get the 750 door open. Also, yeah, there is quick revive apparently. I just didn't see it because it's absolutely completely pitch black. Whenever we first loaded in, there was lights, so I wonder if we can get lights whenever we find power, or I wonder if it's just not going to be happening. I'd like to actually just get these points. I'm going to be going for the headshots here to try to end out the round, and then we will grab the nuke. There we go. Beautiful, magnificent. We'll hold a little bit on this insta-kill to be able to knife a little bit, and then we'll start actually venturing out into the map. Obviously, early game, a little bit hard to save up points and everything, especially, you know, there's no RK5 or Shiva here, it looks like. So we're going to be kind of soaring through these early rounds, but naturally as the rounds go on, we will be able to get more and more points. It's been a while since I played Black Ops 3. We do have a 3-hit down, which is nice. But man, I want to make it clear. Again, I said it in the intro. These are not necessarily the worst maps of all time. These are just what Steam has at the bottom of the popularity. I know how the video is titled, but I don't want to be super negative. I've had this idea for a while. I think other creators have done this idea. I don't know if they picked the same maps, but like, again, this should just be for fun. Don't send any hate. I will be very, very upset at you if you send hate, because that'd be super lame. Why attack somebody in the community? It makes no sense. We're not like the biggest community in the world, so let's try to have each other's backs. There were some like plagiarism and stuff. Now, plagiarism, very bad. So obviously I didn't pick those maps. Some maps were like promotional, where I think they were like small little troll maps meant to tease the release of a bigger map. But I think that the 3 I picked are pretty good ones. And again, these are by the standards, not the ones I think are the worst. It's just at the bottom of the list, there were ones that were obviously like, oh, this is a promotional map for this map. Like there's one called Leviathan, which apparently was just like a promotional map for Leviathan. So I picked, it's like that one I skipped over, right? This is simple enough. Also, it seems like through this door, we just have like classrooms. It's like a smart board. Or no, this is just a normal marker board. I remember whenever I was in school, we finally like all got smart boards and stuff. It was so cool seeing teachers use it. It was also really funny because the teachers did not know how to use them whatsoever. I don't know if you guys had that, but like in elementary school, they started phasing out the marker boards with the smart boards and stuff. And now they have even like fancier and fancier stuff. Is there genuinely just nothing in these rooms? Looks like the box is right out there. So we should be able to get to that before too long. It's a little sketch being up here, actually. I don't know where the zombie spawns will be. If there's any like risers over here, you know, it could be that there's just no zombie spawns. The map creator could have very well just not put in any. I'll tell you what, the map runs very well. Like to start off, it runs very well. Like this is not like a this is not a bad like beginner map by any means. Like if I made this, I would be so proud of myself, because I've never made a custom map at all. That stuff is rather difficult. And you know, map doesn't have to look pretty to be fun. I'm having fun. Yeah, I just like the game in general, but this is an interesting door, but it doesn't have to like be the prettiest thing in the world. Look, we have drops. Drops are huge. You know, we've had drops, but now we know we have like the death machine drop. So that's always a fun one to have. I want to make sure I don't get trapped in here, and I want to get some more doors open. I want to be able to explore a little bit more of this map. We're getting a little bit low on KN-44 ammo, but we should be okay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say that. I want to talk about X Defiant, but I'm gonna save it for like a non of this style of video, because I have so much I want to talk about with that game. Or if we start running out of things to talk about, but something tells me we're gonna have plenty of things to talk about in this video concerning the maps. Still nothing really in here. A lot of like empty rooms. Like you could argue without purpose, but I would actually argue they have a tremendous purpose, which is that this is supposed to be like a replica of the school. Then, you know, obviously these rooms should be here. They don't, and not everything has to be used. You know what I mean? Like sometimes there can just be some empty space. I will say these door costs are a little bit crazy. How big is this map going to be, do you think? How many points am I going to need to save up? Honestly, it might be a good idea to go into like the starting room. I'm going to get lost with all these classroom doors and everything. It might be a good idea to just train up in here for a little bit, especially because we're near the ammo, and try to just get some points that way, and then we can kind of go on a bit of a spending spree, because those other areas are pretty tight corridors. Meanwhile, this is just a nice big area where we can, you know, run the zombies around. So not too bad at all. I would love to get the lights going. Here's what I'll do right here. I will, what we'll do is I will show you guys like what I'm seeing compared to what you're seeing. So it might not be a big difference, but I'll kind of like swap back and forth a little bit just so you can see the difference of how dark it is for me. Because man, literally for these zombies, some of them I can only see like the outline of their eyes. Like if the zombies did not have illuminated eyes, we would be in some rather big trouble. I'm actually going to grab the stubble points. I'm just going to, yeah, there's a zombie right there. I couldn't even tell. I'm just going to spam the MR6 into them a little bit, because that way we can get a decent chunk of points, especially if we get them all lined up. It's very little more point efficient than just getting like, I think 4 zombies is a maximum penetration and just spamming a super weak gun into them, because you got to get all the points you can. You can get like 100 points per bullet. I think it's 80. 20 times 4, 80. That sounds about right. Oh my god, what was that big splatter in front of me? I'm not gonna make a joke about that. But yeah, these doors, something tells me this is gonna be a very big, very empty map. We're gonna have a lot to go through. So maybe this first one will be over 10 rounds because I am committed to fully opening these maps. That is one thing for sure. I want to actually see them. I don't just want to like briefly go over them and skip past. That's why we're only doing 3 instead of like 5 or 10 or whatever, like I did with the I think the best custom maps of all time video where I played all the custom maps. I don't remember exactly what it was, but regardless, we want to keep going through. Let's keep opening up the path we went through. I don't want to open up any other paths yet unless I see Jug. What is that? It's too dark to tell. You know, maybe, honestly, power might not be far off from the starting area. So I'm going to see if we can go through here. Looks like maybe this would be the best way to get out. Yeah, debris for 3,000 right there. So I actually like this path a little bit more. What is this? Is this like where your like auditorium is supposed to be? Is this the Wonder Fizz? Cold War style Wonder Fizz, little mouse pad there. We're starting to find SMGs, a VMP on the wall. I actually don't know what guns we passed by earlier. It doesn't seem like there's any custom guns on this map so far. Open up this, and we're outside. We can actually see a bit here. I won't be dynamically changing the lighting too much unless it gets really bad. So honestly, I have no idea what you guys are going to be seeing right now. I know it sounds bad, but I just got to make sure it's viewable. But at the same time, I'm not going to go through like every 5 seconds and dynamically adjust the lighting. Also, this is not great. I was considering just running into, well, I did try to run into it before I even considered it. I just immediately sent it, and I was worried it was like a portal into the void, but we're good. We're good. Didn't end up dying. This is a nice big area to train. Looks like we have stamina up out here. Still more of the gobble gum. That's the VMP I think that we saw. Is that what's called in this game? I think it's called the VMP? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I genuinely, it's been so long since I played Black Ops 3. It feels like, yeah, VMP. I'm trying to remember. VMP, Faro, what's the other ones? The really fast one. Ooh, we have Hellhounds on this map? Okay, alright, I'm here for it. Do I want to hit the box? I kind of want to get the map open more than the box. I've seen no, like, reason to believe we have any custom weapons on here. Maybe there will be a custom wonder weapon. No, there's definitely not a custom wonder weapon, but there probably is like a thunder gun or something. People love the thunder gun, the apothecary servant. If I had to guess, it'd be one of those two. I want to run across this door here and make sure we don't have any hidden little buyable walls. Imagine there's a buyable ending on this map. We will not be there. We will not be waiting to save up, you know, 50,000 points for a buyable ending. I don't think so. Man, it's been so long since I played custom maps. I love being able to do little videos like this. They're a ton of fun. Are these all buyable? No. Oh, is this the buyable ending, I wonder? Like 30, 50,000 points, I bet. Is it? Is it? No. I'm surprised. It'd be so easy to just put a buyable ending thing there. I'm really, really surprised. Ooh, nice round change music. Seems like it was bass boosted a little bit. Maybe I'm just crazy, but it definitely seemed like it. That's so weird. That's not buyable. Very, very odd. But again, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. This outside area is definitely my favorite area so far, just because it's not completely pitch black. We're gonna have to save up a lot of points. So we have a buyable thing over here with another red door. How much was it? No, this one wasn't buyable, right? No, it was 750. Okay, let's go and open it up. And I guess we'll get this entire yard area open up. I mean, that's what you would call this, right? This would be the schoolyard. None of my schools, like, we were never allowed to go outside in the schoolyard. Like, at university, obviously you were, but that was just the campus. So do you call this a campus? Do you call this a schoolyard? I don't know. None of my schools, we really went outside. We had like a back parking lot where we had the football field, because that's how every school makes their money around here, is just with high school football. So, you know, football receives like 10 times more money than band or any other performative arts, but it is what it is. That's how it be. See, I was never in band, but my wife was, and so she always kept me up to date on how little band got in comparison to everywhere else. Even though, you know, I remember the marching band at my school was rather good. They won a lot of competitions. 1401 stupid British time, says the person who knows that is universal time code, not British time, but, or was it the military time is what it's called? Maybe it's only American military. I'm American. If you can't tell by my burly, brawly American voice, I'm not in the UK. Are these both 3,000? Are they connected? That is insanity. That is actually insane. Also, this area has to be like the best training spot. This massive, wide open area. Ooh, Pack-a-Punch. Turn on power. Okay, so that was a test. I should check the stamina, but to see if there actually was going to be power, or RK5 over here. I wonder if there's like 2 different spawn rooms, or if it was just the map glitched out, because honestly, it very well could have been just the map was glitched out. There's no way to tell. Is this... I cannot see. My eyes, they do not work. They do not work. All right. I think that's all we can really do for right now. Unless I can open up this door. There's not many zombie spawns on this map, or at least zones where it tells the zombies to respawn. So it looks like we just have a lot that are going to be walking the long path around because there's no like respawn flags, I guess would be the term for it. Hum. Do I want to buy one of these just to see? No. Well, look, we can see what's going on here. All right, let's see if there's power. I saw the 2 washing machines. I was like, maybe this is power. At least you don't have to buy both of them. That light has a little blue thing on it. I wonder where they got that asset from. I bet it's like a campaign asset or something. I actually don't know like how the assets are gathered for custom maps. Is it just all like they have every asset? Also, there is no background music or anything to this whatsoever. I don't know my last zombies either. He's probably just walking around somewhere stuck. If we end up not finding him, I do have a mod menu installed. Yeah, so we should be able to just spawn a nuke in the round, which I think we're actually going to end up doing because I have no idea where this zombie is. Oh, there is our boy. So the reason I use the mod menu, I've talked about it before. I always have one in custom maps because in custom maps you kind of never have an idea of when something will break or glitch out. So it's always good to be able to have a little bit of control. Plus, if there's like a viable ending, you know, we're at the end of a video, we can just give ourselves some points rather than having to deal with, you know, grinding for 10 rounds that you guys won't even see, right? You guys won't even see it. So what's the difference there? Obviously, I don't cut until the very end of the video if I do something like that. So you'll know basically. In 1927, this isn't a custom weapon or anything. It shouldn't be from a weapon mod pack. I'm pretty sure Origins introduced this. Zombie Chronicles introduced this. I don't think it was in any native Black Ops 3 map. Man, I always forget how terribly made the Black Ops 3 like weapon sounds are. How some guns are just so much louder than others. But this sound is like so uncomfortable to my ears. The dead silence is so uncomfortable to my ears in this video. But that's the experience for you, I suppose. That's what you get. A little advice. Maybe have a little bit of background noise, something going on. Work on the respawn flags. But again, look, you can argue textures could be better, whatever. But the design of the map itself is actually pretty fun. It makes me think. I played very little Persona, but it kind of just makes me think of like a Persona kind of thing, where it's like you're just running around a schoolyard or whatever, a school. Again, I played like no Persona. That's the only game. I guess Bully would be another one where you're like where you're a student at a school. I don't know how many games are actually like designed like that. I guess we'll keep this one zombie alive while we continue to run onwards on our trek through hold up, I got the quote here. Mangotsfield. What's wrong with the British people? Why do they do that? Do they just not like themselves? Why do they name things that? Like, I'm sure America's just as bad, you know? Like, we have some hard to pronounce things. Like, okay, so, I'm trying to think the best way to word this. Yeah, I don't think there's any good way, but Mangotsfield doesn't feel like it would be from a different language, and so it like had a hard time being translated or whatever, because it was from a different language. They kept it the same name, and it's difficult to pronounce. That just feels like British. Nothing feels more British than called Mangotsfield. It just feels, I don't know. I don't like you British. No, not actually, of course. It's just a big old joke. Dude, these doors are insanely expensive. 3,000 points to open a door that genuinely leads to nothing. This is, you know, this kind of reminds me of like the VR chat mirrors. If you know what I'm talking about, that's what it feels like, is the VR chat mirrors. Oh my, this is going to be a long one. I'm just now realizing we are on round 10, yet to have found power. Ooh, we found speed cola. I am so lost, by the way. I am insanely, incredibly lost. Are these like supposed to be the bathroom? The laboratories? The laboratories. I'm saying it like it's a Harry Potter spell. Laboratory! So we just have speed cola at the end of a hallway here. A door for 1250. Nice little final stand area. I will say, if I end up going down dying, I'm not going to come back. I'm just going to end up going on to a different map, because like I said, we're gonna go through and open it all up, but I think we do have the general gist of this map by now, and I will have the video time coded, so you're free to move on to a different one. I'm really excited for the next one, actually. The next one is a rather unique case. I'll go ahead and mention it now, but I'll also mention it during that segment. That one actually got uploaded today, so like Steam has it listed as one of the least popular maps, but again, I loaded all these in to make sure that they worked, and that one looks actually funny and very interesting, so I'm very excited for that one. It's a bit different than what's going to be the first and the third one. The third one, by the way, is like, it is the epitome of what I would view as like, yeah, this is just a terrible map. Also, what is right here? There's like invisible things that are blocking bullets. It's very, very not fun whenever there's things like that in the map. But we have Speed Cola here. Is this loop back to the Pack-a-Punch area? No, this loops back to like the Perca-Cola area. And where was Pack-a-Punch? I already forgot. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I wish we had some arrows. I'd love a little bit of arrows for power, because I would love to be able to find them. I'm trying to remember where this door was. I know there was another door around here somewhere. Was it you? 4550? That has to be the power door, right? With how expensive that is. I want to make sure I'm keeping my eyes open for the dogs. One really nice thing about this map is because there's so much like glass, you can kind of see really far out, so I know where the dogs are coming from because I can see like the red trails and everything on them, even though it's extraordinarily dark inside of the map. Grab the max ammo, a little bit more ammo in our point gun, and let's see if we can go. And there's another door over there. So let's go through this little area, see if we can find power. This is a school. Why is there like is secondary school? I thought secondary school was like middle/high school. Why is there like, oh, maybe it's the nurse's office? It could be the nurse's office, I guess. I swear that sound is bass boosted. That is not the normal sound. I don't know, but you cannot convince me that is the normal console. That person is not real. That you can say whatever you want. That is a 5,000 door. Why are these doors getting so expensive? There ain't no way that's just for power, right? There's the zombie right behind me, yeah. Yeah, he was very fast. He was a very, very fast boy. I'm a little bit stuck about getting trapped. These zombie spawns in here are rather quick. I want to be able to loop around, rebuy quick revive if we're able to. And let's get into one of the big open spaces out here. And we'll use the M1927, the Tommy gun, to be able to actually like run them around. And because there doesn't seem to be any respawn flags on this map, we should be able to make crawlers, and crawlers would work. The only thing is the odds of us actually finding that crawler afterwards, slim to none. So I will have to pull out ye old mod menu, but that's okay. That's just how it be sometimes. And we'll keep running these guys around. You know what? Honestly, we might end up talking about like X-Define or something if the other maps take this long. Because this is a little silly. I didn't expect the map to be so massive. I'll say that. That's a very cool thing. Like, this map is insanely massive. I think this map was uploaded around a month ago. It already has like 11 different patches to it. All these maps will be in the description. So if you do want to check them out, show them off to your friends, please do. Please give the map creators a little bit of love, because I do think the maps are a ton of fun. You know, I might rag on them a little bit just for content, but at the end of the day, I think these are all. I love whenever people put themselves out there. Being able to open up a custom map is putting yourself out there. You know, people will make fun. It's disgusting how people will like make fun of like overweight people who are trying to work out or improve their own lives, but like they're doing more than whoever's just sitting on their couch doing nothing, you know. Like these people put something out there, and I think that should always be rewarded, as long as it's not like hateful or bad or anything like that. Obviously, you know, like let's put a limit, you know, it's a tiny bit of censorship, I guess. A discerning eye is a very important thing. Where did these zombies come from? They should have all been over there. Very interesting. I kind of want to buy the shotgun, but I'm not going to. But I would like something for close quarters, being able to survive a little bit would be nice. All right, 5,000 door. Looks like we have double tap. We have teacher's desk looking thing. Do these doors go out? It doesn't seem so. We have the, what are you? Another VMP? All right, we have debris here for 2550 that zombies are able to get stuck through. It's very cool, very fun. Go ahead and open up this, I suppose. And is that bike rack? Are we back outside? This is outside, I suppose. And where are we at now? There's another gobblegum machine. I think we've been in this area before, but I don't fully remember. I don't think so, actually. I'm not sure we've been through here. Dude, what? I cannot see a thing. It is pitch black. It is actually pitch black. 2550 again. We are not going to be getting power on this map. I can tell you that right now, because I, for one, am entirely and completely lost. That's one thing. That's not okay. We're just gonna hang out in this door. We're going to hang out in this room. We're going to do a little bit of training in this room. Because there doesn't seem to be any spawns in here, we should be good to kind of run like this style of train where we try to keep them all in the middle area and we keep the outside area to ourselves. I'm surprised I'm getting hit here, honestly. I think it's very fast zombies behind me, but the very fast ones are causing a problem because it is kind of messing up the train a bit. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a nightmare situation if they don't all get in here. I need all of them in the room. The other part is I can't actually see where this wall begins and ends, so I'm not sure if I'm just like walking into the wall or if I still have more room to go. It's a little bit difficult, but it's okay. I'm trying to tell by like zombie eyes whenever they walk in. That's like my best way of like perceiving depth here. This double points is going to be huge. That is an insta-kill, not double points. So I'm not going to grab the insta-kill, even though it's a little bit risky. It might end up causing us to take it down trying to be so point greedy, but I think we have to. If we want to get anywhere near power on this map, we at least have to. It's going to be so funny, by the way, if the other two maps are like 5-minute ones, and this one ends up being like 40 minutes and 90% of the video is a singular map. That'd be very funny. I think I'm going to put around 15 limit, though. I will say that. I think around 15 limit would be good, just so, you know, one map doesn't take up the majority of the video. I think that'll be a good decision. I want to kill these zombies off because I have more coming in. They're going to mess up the train. Scary business. It would be a good idea to maybe make a crawler. I just don't want to get trapped in here, because what I'm saying by that is a trawler could basically block off my walking path if more zombies are coming in and spawning. I think that'll be a fine grenade. Yeah, we got some crawlers. So hopefully none of these die. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope, and I'm gonna try to re-navigate back through to the stairs. We were going upstairs and they were rather expensive. Yeah, here we go. All right. Time to continue to ascend the stairway to heaven, I suppose. It would seem like there were more areas there. Oh my god, this map is actually huge. That is such an insane thing to me, is I did not expect any of these maps to be big. I was so scared there's going to be another viable thing. Doesn't seem like there's anything through here. We have a box location. Imagine just like seeing the box go somewhere and you're just having a nightmare trying to find it. What is this room? I can't. It's just dark. It's so dark. It is so impossible to see anything. The map looked so good whenever the light was on, like for those first 5 seconds at the very beginning. How do I get back to where I was? Was it this way? I think so. Yeah, I know the stairs are behind me, but I want to take a look-see over here. Is this? I think this is where we were at the very beginning of the map. I'm pretty sure. Let's keep going up. And how much is this door gonna be? I have 55.80. So wait, can I not buy this? Is this okay? So this is the top floor, I think. Still no power. There was one more room leading off of spawn, and we found where these areas converge. So I think we're actually getting close to maybe being able to find power. Just maybe, baby. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but call me maybe. Something like that. Why are the zombies there? I thought I was naturally coming up and down the other area. Okay, yeah, we cannot buy this. That does not work. That is an invisible wall. That is an invisible wall. Oh my god. All right, can I jump over you guys? Thank goodness. Okay. Magnifico. So this should be the second floor rather than the third floor, and then the first floor is the base floor, I think. Is there anything, any doors, any guidance here? These are the same stairs, maybe? Oh man. Oh man. I am entirely lost. Dude, it'd be so insanely cool, by the way, if one of you guys had actually gone to this school. I don't know how many audience viewers I have in like the UK, but that'd be very, very cool if you guys are like, oh, Apothos got stuck in the computer lab. That's where the video ended. Yeah, I've eaten lunch in there. Oh, I got my first kiss in the in the nurse's office. Something, I don't know. That'd be very interesting. And before I have you guys just comment me smiley, I went there smiley. That'd be very funny. Hey, comment about the algo. Comment about the algo. Don't you forget it. 750. Is that power? Oh my god. It was there the entire time. It was right there. I did not even see this sign. This could not have been here beforehand. This simply could not have been here, and I just didn't see it in the darkness. There is no way. Ain't no way. Also, it's crazy how much more darker it looks outside now that we actually have power on. This is so much better. I've been running around in the absolute darkness whenever there's been power right here the entire time. Did we even have to open the door to get there? Oh man. All right, we're gonna have to call it quits on this map here in a second. I'm gonna take one final look through, see what all's over here. But this map's actually a lot of fun. We got Jug right here. Not gonna buy that. So there's any more doors we can buy. I don't think there's too many. But this one's actually fun. This one's really fun. I really like this one. I really like this one. I would give this one for what it is. For what it is, mind you. I'm not comparing it to like Origins. I'd give this one like a solid 7.58 out of 10 for what it is. I think it's really fun. I think it's, if I would have had power on, I would have had a 10 times better time. Because honestly, it was just the darkness that was like getting kind of frustrating. But I'm gonna kill this one zombie and there's another one. And I'll just catch you guys in the next map. So this, hold. Let me, there we go. This fever dream of a map is called ASTROWORLD. That is going to be copywritten music. That's got to go. Hold, wait a minute. Let's turn that all. It is still going. Oh, no. Hold. Oh, this is not the right settings. Okay. All right. No music. We can turn back up the music audio now. I should have honestly anticipated that being a potential. This map is called ASTROWORLD. This map actually just came out today, so Steam has it sorted at the very bottom, but it actually looks really good. We won't be able to hear any gun effects or anything, unfortunately, because that is just going to be straight up DMCA-able copywritten music. That is just how that is going to be. We have the Beretta we're starting off with, and the description of this map. Let me save a zombie so I can read it to you, because man, is it a little bit crazy. All right, so try to keep some distance from this guy while I read. Travis Scott and his crew, Astrojack, Kanye West, and NBA 2K Travis, are revisiting his old amusement park, ASTROWORLD, to find the Ohio Sigma Grimace Shake until they see Don Paulo take it and leave the amusement park. The crew chased Don Paulo to take their Grimace Shake back before it was too late. Don Paulo put the amusement park on lockdown, leaving the crew there to fight for their lives. I recognize the name Travis Scott. I don't, I feel bad. I can't put his like name to any songs right now. I'm sure if I heard them, I recognize it. I don't know what Astrojack, Don Paulo, or NBA 2K Travis is. Obviously, I know Kanye West. But I think this map it looks very fun. You know what these kind of look like? I guess I did say it was an amusement park. They look like I could just like poke a needle like just like right here and it would just deflate. They look like inflatable things. You know what I mean? But this one looks very fun. I'm very excited. I feel like it is a crime to put this in a quote-unquote worst zombies maps video, but it's because simply it just came out today, and it's at the bottom of the list. I told you I did not put in any personal bias into this. This is what Steam told me were the worst ones by the popularity system. So take it up with Steam, not with me. This map looks insanely cool, and assuming it is as good as it seems, I recommend you download it and play it. It seems like fun. That is very funny that looks like broken teeth. I don't know. It looks funny to me. We have a rebuild barrier here. We have debris for 1200. I'm assuming barrier, and pack-a-punches right here. Okay, we have to turn on the power. I thought this would be like a buyable thing, but it just lets us out. Oh god, it's so horrible not having the sound. Should I try to turn on the sound and see? Maybe it was just the beginning of the game it played the music. Maybe it was just the very beginning. Let's check. Hold. Maybe we're good. Maybe turn this back up. I think it was at 0.35. Okay. No more music. I just have to make sure, you know, I just have to be careful. Don't want the video to get claimed. That would be no fun. All right, open this up for 1200. And I know I'm not being the most point efficient with the RK5 and everything. But look, we don't need to be super try hard point efficient here. I think we're gonna get by just fine. These look like rafts, kind of like inflatable rafts, if that makes any sense. We'll go ahead and hit the box just for the fun of it. Maybe we'll get something crazy out of it. Is that thunder gun I saw for a second? Seemed like it. Drakon is an insanely good gun. I will absolutely take this thing. This thing is a beast and a half. Not going to be the best for points, but at least we will be able to get this guaranteed 100 per headshot that I get. And it looks like that was 1750. Double check I didn't miss anything here while I was talking, and my brain was kind of on autopilot. We can't get behind here. So, oh, all right. I don't know if it's remix. I don't know anything. I mean, I don't know. It sounds like it's like the round start music. I don't know if that like compressed sound to it is supposed to try to make it not be detected. It feels a little too, I don't know. We might just have to, what I might do, I might just go through and like cut out the audio for the very beginning of rounds just to be safe. I think that's what we'll do. I will handle the brunt of it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, dear viewer. I've got you. A poor content creator has to do a little bit of work. Boo! I hope the mic picked that up. The mic sometimes just does not like picking up whenever I make louder noises. But yeah, that's what we'll do. Because I do think it sounds absolutely horrible not being able to have like the gun sounds or anything. It's yeah, not going to be happening. So 1750, I think I saw Jug right there. Looks like we have to open up one more door to get to Jug. Oh, this is going to be like a little maze thing. I think this might actually, no, we have another door. We have another door yet over there. I was wondering how small this map would be. Because again, I only loaded into them just to see if they ran. So it couldn't encounter a crash or anything. Another funny thing is at the very beginning of this, what was it? Yeah, there's an error that just pops up. And in the map description, it's like, just ignore the error. The game runs completely fine. I can't get the error to go away. This is like, okay, if you say so, dog. I do think I might have installed a virus whenever I was trying to. I hope viruses aren't allowed in the Steam Workshop, but I don't know. But one of the maps I downloaded wasn't actually a map. It's why we have like the no mod rule, and I booted it up and weird things started happening. So I'm hoping I didn't just like screw up my system or something. That would be a not fun nightmare to have to deal with. But it's okay. We move on anyways. And we will continue trying to get a little bit of points. Double points will help quite a bit with that. It looked like those points that were in that little line waiting area, it seemed like it was rather expensive over there. I don't mind the max ammo at all. Oh no, -4 bullets. Oh no. I'd love to get Jug. I would really love to get Jug. So 1750 for Jug, 1750 for Speed Color. I think we're going to go and open up the Jug area. And this is a... I can walk into it. Very cool, very cool. You know, I'm going to say, I think we actually might be good on the round change music. I think we might, because it's like, it's completely non-discernible, and it does have like kind of a weird sound to it. So what I'll do is I will upload it as is, and then, because I can see if it gets like copyright struck before I set it to public. If it does for whatever reason, then, you know what? Oh god, but someone could manually strike it, and I'm just so not down for that. I'm so not down for that. So yeah, I'm just gonna edit it. I'm just gonna edit it and remove any potential, even if it's safe or whatever. I'm gonna err on the side of caution. Boring old Apophos, not letting you guys hear the 5-second sound bit. I know. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Go ahead and buy Juggernog. Wait a minute. We don't have power, so that's not going to be the most useful thing in the world. Continue opening up the map, I suppose it is then. Looks like we have a M8A4 on the wall, stamina up, and 2,500 to open the next door. I would say the Draken is a bit of a beast here. I am very happy we got it. Again, not the best point gun, but it is just an insanely strong gun all around. And I'm not going to hit the box because we have it. I'm a little bit worried about the ammo situation, especially because we just got a max ammo. We have to recycle through all the drops, meaning we have to get another double points. And it could be a long time before we see another max ammo. Scratch that. It looks like we're going to be getting a max ammo right now. Of course, I'd rather get the max ammo in like another round or two because we just got one, and then we just got one right before that. This is a Shiva. What am I doing? Should one-shot the dog with this thing because it's like basically the damage of a sniper just without being a sniper. So it should be a-okay. I think this is going to be my nightmare situation where the first map did just take 10 times longer than the other maps are going to take. But it is a-okay. Like I said, there's ways to like skip through. I'll have the timestamps and everything. So it should not be too bad of a viewing experience at all. Plus, this isn't even my normal style of videos. My normal style of videos are, not that these are going to be like edited really, but normally I just do a simple little stupid challenge on a map. It's not often I do these compilation type things, but I woke up this morning, I was feeling good. I've been taking my vitamins, my Flintstones hard vitamins, and so I felt good, and I was like, we're gonna do this. I've had this video idea for a while. Again, I'm not sure if I've seen other creators do it. If I have, I hope we didn't do the same maps, but you know, shout outs to whoever's done this in the past. It's not like it's an original idea going through, you know, doing compilation videos of these are the worst custom maps ever or whatever, you know. But I don't know, I had the idea one day. I thought it'd be fun. One interesting thing in philosophy is you'll find that a lot of times there's like 2 or 3 people who discover something right around the same time because like for whatever reason circumstances and the human life were ripe to figure it out. So kind of like that. We'll say this is a type of philosophy, and me and whoever else figured it out around the same time, or it's entirely possible I was just scrolling through and saw it one day and just like kept it in the corner of my mind, then rethought of it one day, forgetting where I saw it from, and was like, my idea, ho ho ho. So I have a door for 1750 and a door for 2000. I'm trying to discern what they lead to. And it looks like it's maybe a perk. That is like a portal looking thing. That portal looking thing makes me hope that that might be Pack-a-Punch. Is this the same door? These have to be different doors. So 1750, 1750, and then 2K. Oh, are there risers here? No, there are risers over there. As long as there's no risers over here, we should be okay. We have enough bullets to be able to kind of hold our ground here. My voice are going out there a little bit. Man, that audio clip is like pretty long. It's actually more like 10 seconds long. I made a joke about it being only like 6 seconds or 5 seconds, but it is a decently long little clip. I'd like to try to make sure I get headshots with this where possible, just in the name of points, because custom maps love to have just a lot of very expensive doors, which I don't blame them for. You know, you got to be able to limit progress somehow, especially if your map's not huge. But this map is awesome. Like, this map in terms of quality is definitely the highest quality map in this video. There is little to no question about that. This is just a fun one. It's just a really fun, especially like I imagine if you like this artist, that you would have a really good time with it, because it just seems fun. I don't see many voice lines though, which is unfortunate. You know, I feel like there's a lot of fun voice lines you can pull, especially like from like Kanye West. You know, you grab a nuke, it's like, I'm gonna let you finish, but I feel like that'd be fun. I feel like it'd be fun to try to like go through quotes and stuff and find the voice clips. What is over here? So this is where I saw the portal, and I want to see if it would give us power. Looks like we have elemental fizz, elemental pop, something like that. But yeah, I think 4,000 is what we're going to save up for. I keep seeing these danger shock hazard signs, and I'm hoping they're like assigned to power, but I think they're just on whatever the asset they're using for. Yeah, they're on every single wall. So it is not like it is a hint to find power. Unfortunately. Where is a safe area to kind of like try to hold out? What gun are you? You're a Vesper. I'd like a decent backup gun. Did I just see a... Oh, there's still more back here. Man, how far off is this power, do you think? Do you think I just ran past it? Oh my god, on the Call of the Dead video, I ran past that sickle so many times, huh? That was a little rough once I learned where it was, and I just ran past it like 20 times. That was frankly a little bit embarrassing. I won't lie. I hope I didn't run past power, man. What doesn't make sense to me is like, why I put power at the very end of the map, because that's what I thought was in the first map. I thought it'd be somewhere random, but it was like right at the beginning. So it makes me think that I might just, oh, so nice max ammo, that I might just want to like save a zombie and try to move back through. And then maybe that'd be a good idea. You know, it will open. But I can't imagine we're like that much more further off from it. I feel like I would have seen it. That's the thing. I feel like I would have. I don't feel like I'm that blind, but I honestly should think that at this rate. All right, we have Widow's Wine. The one thing is this foliage is very in the way. It's very in your face and in the way. It makes it a little bit hard to see things. And then, is this another area? This is power. Beautiful. Okay, we have power. I gotta watch the trees. I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees, but why do they speak Vietnamese? So we have PhD. You know, Jug was all the way at the beginning, wasn't it? So I wanna, but I don't want to take it down running back through the middle of a round. We'll save a zombie. And go from there. Oh, you know what sucks though about this dog grounds? There's no way in the world we get enough points. The thing is, though, if I run up, then like, okay, so basically by this way, whenever I'm thinking of where zombies can come from, they can only really come from in front of me, especially if there's no risers. If there are risers, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Risers where they spawn up out of the ground rather than through barricades. But if there are no risers, it seems like there's not a ton of places in here for them to come through, right? But if I go out there, then they can always come from in front of me or behind me. But from right now, I feel like they can only really come from in front of me, minus maybe like a riser here or a riser over there, unless he put risers in these big bushes, which wouldn't be the worst place. So yeah, we have a riser over here by this bush. So this does make it a little bit more tricky. Would I predict it right? Yes, sir, I did. And I assume there's probably one over here as well. So this might not be the safest place, especially because I can't see. They're just appearing through the bushes. I can't. Oh, no. This is not my favorite thing in the world by any means, and the riser spawns around for me. Yeah, I do not want to be here. I want to get out. I'm just going to go guns blazing back through the big foliage. and hope that we can make it out alive. Now this area should be safe. This area I can kind of position myself in like a camping position so I can see where they're coming from all angles, because they can only come from here, and from here we know that because we held off back here earlier, and they could only come from this way because we didn't have this way open yet. Oh, me voice. I gotta grab a gulp of water before I go on to the next map after this one. And I'm doing these in order, by the way, so like I'm recording these in inlay order. So it's fun. It's a good time. I'm really enjoying going through the custom maps. I want to find just some good general custom maps to make videos on, but I never know like what's good or not. And then I always feel bad because I feel like I'm just copying another creator if I just like do a custom map they did recently. But I know that's stupid. I just need to get over that. But I always feel so bad that I'm going to upload a custom map because I did that with freaking Vanos once on accident. I was looking for Halloween maps and I uploaded a video the day after he uploaded a Halloween map. I got like 5 comments. At the time I was only getting like 15 comments on the video. And I got like 5 comments like, are you just copying Vanos? It's like, no, man. I just picked the highest rated Halloween map, probably exact same as he did. But like sometimes I see creators do things and like, okay, here's the thing though. At the end of the day, creators do just do what other creators do. That's kind of the fun of it, is you see someone do a custom map and then, you know, you go see if your other creators that you enjoy have done that custom map. So I just need to like get out of my own head about it and just tell people to screw off if they think I'm just copying somebody else. Like if I have not proved that I have no ill will, like at this point, then I don't know. I've been here for a while, boys. I try my best. I try my best to do what I think is right. I try. If you don't think that's the case, 07 soldier, I'm sorry. And we could pack a punch, you know, instead of getting jug. Is that crazy? I don't feel like it's that crazy. I feel like pack a punching would definitely be a good option here. We do have the entire map open, so I think what we'll do is we'll pack a punch and we'll call it and go on to the next one. Because like I said, not spending too much time on any individual one. I feel like we did pretty good here. All that's left is really to pack a punch and to buy all the perks. I think we got pretty much everything open. I've not seen any hints that there's an Easter egg, same as the first one. I don't think any of these maps have Easter eggs. So I think we'll, you know, see if there's any unique fun camo right quick. Come on, let me see what you got for me. We got Mule Kick right there as well. Any unique cool camo? This is a mixture of like the Black Ops 1 camo with, maybe it's just poorly put on it. I cannot tell. I genuinely cannot tell. My sensitivity feels different now as well. Weird, but I will see you guys in what is our last worst Call of Duty Zombies custom map. Also, final things. I just want to make it because I forgot to say. I'm trying to do a little thing where I rate these videos at the very end. This map, 10 out of 10. Love this map. This map is so much fun. This map is absolutely an amazing map. 10 out of 10 is my personal ranking of it. 10 out of 10. Beautiful, amazing, so much fun. On to our final map, Tranzit 4.0. Yeah, this one is a bit of an obvious troll map, it seems. You know, you go looking, they made a Tranzit remake in Black Ops 3, yes, said Tiny Timmy. And this is what you're greeted with at the very, very back end, in the back rooms of Call of Duty Zombies, basically. This is a joke on another map called Tranzit 3.0, which is a very similar thing, which is like a troll map. But this one was rated below it, so this is the one we have. Looks like half the zombies are glitched out as well. This is truly what seems to be the worst Call of Duty Zombies custom. This thing sucks. This is not good. Now, technically, these maps aren't in order. The way that I presented them to you. I did use a little bit of a personal hand in that, but these are the bottom 3 that met my standards. I don't actually remember the exact order, but obviously the second one, that one just got unlucky that I found it on the day it was uploaded. The first one was fun. It was a good map. I can see why people might rate it low, but this one people has a, so also the first two actually don't have any like personal comments at all. None. No comments, no reviews on them. They're just the very bottom list. This one actually has a lot of reviews, very negative. There's like a troll in the comments and stuff. Don't feed the trolls, but it's clearly meant to be, whenever you think of the worst COD Zombies custom map, this is one that you should think of. And in doing that, it is a 10 out of 10 for that. But even as a troll map, I think it could be a little bit more interesting. Like, you know, don't just let me turn on the power. If you're gonna make it supposed to be a troll map, make it miserable, you know what I mean? Make it constantly in your face, like you are wasting your time playing this map. Like this is beautiful. Seeing how the zombies are genuinely just messed up and broken, that is beautiful. There doesn't seem to be any mystery box. I'm gonna buy this and I hope it gives me like some fake gun. Unlucky. Please have like 0 damage or something. Man, it would have been funny. It would have been funny to mess with the weapon values and stuff. But this is what we got. This is not going to be a particular one. What I will do to I guess, quote unquote, show it off is we'll buy the 3 perks here. We'll buy Pack-a-Punch just to see what it's got. So I guess we won't use the KN44. We'll end up buying probably the MP5 or the Kuda, my bad. Dude, this is rough. The zombies genuinely just get stuck in the spawns. 10 out of 10 for worst map. An amazing contender. You know, it's not often I actually get to see, though, how they look on the back side of them. I didn't know that coils were actually visible on the backs. I guess I've never really looked at, like, the back of a fridge or anything. Very interesting. But the Pack-a-Punch has, you know, exhaust grates. But yeah, this is it. This is the beauty of it. This is the magical experience. We had to look forward to. Honestly, it might be a Bowie knife angle. I think Bowie knife could be really fun. So we'll go for headshots until then. Get the Bowie knife and then just run around absolutely stabbing into them. And that'd be a good time. You know what? Now's a good time to talk about a little mini bit about X Defiant. If you are interested at all in that, because I gotta find something to fill the air with here. Because let's be honest. It looks like the air is pretty dang empty, if you know what I mean. Dude, X Defiant is fun. Number one, I'm loving that game. I have not actually, like, consistently, I've been grinding that game like the past 2 or 3 days it's been out. What? What? Oh my god, the amount of zombies that spawn in here that get glitched out. That is crazy. Where is it? This? Are there any other things in the doors? Hold up. Are any of the... I need to actually go through all the wall things as well and check and see if they're weird at all. Oh, there's actually a little bit to this map. Very little, but it is interesting. I can't believe I'm actually wasting my time going through every single window. You know, it'd be funny. We're gonna skip one. Just to annoy you guys, we're gonna skip a single one, and we will never know. We'll never know. I'm going to make a... No, there's no way I can make an effort to actually not show what's in it. But X Defiant is so much fun. I'm having a little bit of server issues. I'm having a little bit of the problem where, like, I'm getting hit markers and then people are still 100% HP. But, like, most of the time if I die, it feels like skill issue, which is fun because it's really frustrating in COD lately how I feel like if I do well, it's just prepping myself for the next game to be bad. How it doesn't feel like my fate is kind of in my own hands with it. How it feels like I'm just kind of at the hands of, you know, skill-based matchmaking. I know it's a cringe thing to say, but it's real. You know, if I do well, I start thinking, well, am I doing well because I'm playing well, or am I doing well because the game put me in a lobby full of, you know, terrible players because I did bad in my last game? Or am I doing bad because I am performing badly and, you know, there's a way forward to improve? Or am I doing bad because the game just put me in a lobby of tryhards who I don't care to be at the same level as, right? Next Defiant, it's like if I do bad, it's because I did bad. If I do good, it's because I do good. You know, there's obviously variance in lobbies. It's a very refreshing feeling like I have kind of some control over my skill level, if that makes any sense at all. You know, so I don't super love world scaling in games. I think world scaling in games is very boring and lame. Maybe it's better for leveling experience or whatever, but I like seeing an actual way to know that I got stronger. And that's kind of the same way in X Defiant, and it's a really fun thing. I'm sorry, I completely forgot about the Bowie knife. Completely pew, and left my mind. Didn't even think about it. But it is frustrating, kind of some of the server issues and stuff, but it's fun. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. I wish I was better at aiming. I'm learning that I'm very bad at aiming, and admittedly, I did, just to see if maybe I've just gotten an itch for Call of Duty type games, I did load up into, by the CUDA, I did load up into like Modern Warfare 3, and I tried a game or two on that, and I will say, immediately hit detection felt 100 times better. That was a no-brainer. It felt like all of my shots were hitting. I performed much better, but again, in my head, I'm like, is that just because of skill-based matchmaking, though? Am I just being put in lobbies with absolutely terrible players? That's something that I don't know. There's no way for me to get the answer to that question, right? So I do not know whether that was because of my own skill or whether because of this, but I will say I didn't enjoy it as much because of that doubt. I like how long it's taking to level things in the game. People are complaining about how long it takes to level, and admittedly, it takes a really long time. It's really stupid how long it takes, but huh. You guys think the Hellhounds are gonna spawn? You guys think they're gonna show up? Or you guys think that we're done here? I kind of want to see where they're at. Let's see. How can we do this? I'm gonna turn on God mode. That way I don't get done by any, like, boundaries. Ooh, okay. I don't want to get like insta-killed by any death boundaries. While we turn on God mode, we'll try to make sure we turn that off. Where could the dogs have ended up spawning? Where could that be the case? If I go into the darkness here, I'm not seeing anything like outside of the bounds of the map. Maybe if we just spawn in several nukes. I'm thinking that might work. So let's turn off no clip. I'll turn off the God mode here in a second. And let's go to send power-ups. Give nuke. Okay. And then give time for the next ones to spawn. Maybe. I don't know how long it's going to take. Kaboom. If we assume there's like 6 or 7 waves of it, then just maybe, baby. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Kaboom. Technically, there's supposed to be a way in the settings to change round and skip round, but I've never had any luck with that. God, where is it? Lobby menu? And nope, not in here. Hold. Round menu. +1 round. In current round. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking we might just give ourselves some points and unfortunately have to call it, because dog, I don't think these hellhounds are gonna be spawning. I'm gonna be entirely and completely honest with you. Is there anything I can disable zombie spawns? But I don't think that will do anything. I think we're just gonna give ourselves points here, and what we'll do, that is not what I meant to press. We'll see if there's any like special thing for the pack-a-punch or whatever, so we'll give myself double point. That's a nuke. Give myself double points, bonus points. There we go. And let's buy all the perks, see if anything interesting happens. Anything interesting with double tap. Also, XFI I'll talk more about it later. Just no fun game, good game. I enjoy it more than Call of Duty right now. And pack-a-punch, anything interesting, anything fun going on? Anything at all? Anything? It has a camo. Looks like just like kind of a standard base camo. I mean, gun seems normal. This is a 10 out of 10 for worst map in Call of Duty Zombies. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. Horrible map. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a ton of fun. I really did. It was so much fun going through these. It is a very funny way to end the video. I think it's very fitting. But if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, have a good one, everybody, and take it easy.